Okay, little bug, let's continue with our story. Chapter 10. Right. Chapter 10. Coral was very quiet as she swam out to recess. She was speechless after Shelley and Angel's presentation. They had made her feel so loved and special. She couldn't believe how lucky she was to have such good friends. Angel and Shelley weren't sure why Coral was so quiet. "Did we do something wrong?" Shelley asked. "We were trying to be nice," Angel added. "No, no, no," Coral cried. She rushed forward to hug her friends. "That was one of the nicest things anyone has ever done for me." Shelley and Angel beamed. But the moment was interrupted when the girls heard their classmate Taylor scream, "A shark! He's coming for us!" Baker shouted. "Swim for your lives!" Coral whipped around to see what was happening. Then she saw someone familiar. The other mermaids cowered behind the rock benches in the schoolyard. Miss Harber swam toward the shark, ready to protect her students. Coral darted forward and put herself between the shark and Miss Harber. "Chomp!" she shouted. "What are you doing here?" Chomp grinned, and all of his teeth were on display. That caused a new chorus of screams from Coral's classmates. "Get away, Coral! He'll eat you!" Taylor yelled. Coral turned around and shook her head. "No, he won't," she replied. She motioned for the mermaids to stop hiding. Angel and Shelley gulped, but they swam out from behind the benches. The rest of her classmates poked their heads out but didn't come forward. Coral said, "Miss Harber, I'd like to introduce you to someone, my new friend Chomp." Miss Harber opened and closed her mouth like a fish, but she didn't make a sound. Chomp gave her a toothy grin and extended his fin. Coral nodded at her teacher. Miss Harber finally put her paw out so they could shake. "Chomp is a cat shark," Coral continued, "and yesterday I learned a lot." She winked at Shelley and Angel. "My best friends helped me learn that I don't have to be a scaredy cat about new things," she smiled. At Chomp, and Chomp taught me that cat sharks aren't dangerous. They are just misunderstood. "Really?" Baker asked. "Really," Chomp answered. "I didn't come to Kittentail Cove for lunch. I came to give this to Coral." He held out a small package wrapped in seaweed. "What is it?" Miss Harber asked. Chomp grinned. "Coral isn't the only one who learned something," he explained. "She taught me that there are other good fish in the sea. You just have to be willing to give them a chance, and maybe you'll make a new friend." Coral unwrapped the package. Inside were 3 gold coins from the shipwreck. "After you left," Chomp said, "I realized you dropped your coin. I wanted to bring it to you so you'd always remember me." He giggled. I brought some extras for your 2 friends, and I added some hooks so you can attach them to your bracelets. That way you won't lose them." Once again, Coral was speechless. "How fantastic!" Miss Harber cheered. "Thank you for teaching us about cat sharks. And thank you for visiting, Chomp, and for introducing him, Coral. What a perfect thing to share with the class, a new friend." The entire class cheered. Coral gave Chomp a big hug. The other mermaids swam up to him and started asking questions. Coral pulled Angel and Shelley aside. She held out a gold coin to each of them. "Chomp gave those to you," Angel said. Coral shook her head. "He wanted us each to have a coin. We can put them on our bracelets to remind us to be brave." "That is a possum plan," Shelley cried. Coral put her gold coin on her bracelet. She smiled and purred. I can't wait for our next adventure. And that's it for our story, The Purrmaid's the Scaredy Cat. Have a good sleep. I love you. Until next time.